Alfi, or the company, an AI enterprise SaaS platform company powering computer vision with machine learning models to allow content publishers and brand owners to deliver interactive, intelligent information without violating user privacy. Alfi founder and CEO Paul Pereira will be presenting. Paul, take it away.
Good afternoon. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to learn about our company called Alfi. My name is Paul Pereira, and I'm the CEO and one of the three founders of Alfi. And I welcome this opportunity to share our journey with you and to highlight why Alfi is a company that you should be a part of. I'm going to present our deck. Allow me a couple seconds to pull it up. And, so Alfi started 4 years ago with myself and my two other founders sitting around the table talking about the transformation of the cookie commonly used by Facebook and Google to track customers and users worldwide. We believed that the invasion of a user's privacy by using the cookie was soon going to end, and there had to be a better way to interact with users and build trust and confidence. We also quickly realized that the digital out-of-home market was in desperate need of a transformation, and there had not been any technological advances for almost 2 decades. Advertisers based all their information on estimated projections. This out-of-home advertising market has been growing faster than ever. In fact, in 2020 alone, despite our global pandemic, the digital out-of-home market grew by nearly $4 billion. What's even more interesting is that this market is anticipated to nearly triple by 2027. Big out-of-home companies like Clear Channel, JCDecaux, and Global Media all lack proper data reporting and transparency. Now, imagine with me that you're a 25-year-old female wearing Gucci sunglasses, and you're walking through an airport, and the content of every kiosk or every digital screen that you see is specifically curated for you. So instead of seeing ads for retirement homes or ads for wheelchairs, which are really not relevant to you as a 25-year-old female, instead, what you're seeing are ladies' fashionable wear and designer sunglasses specifically curated for you. We strongly believed that if we could build an intelligent platform using computer vision powered by machine learning models and edge computing that collectively could sense human behavior and their interaction at the same time respect users' privacy, we could be onto something transformational. And so along came Alfi. We've already met. I'm Paul Pereira, your CEO, and the other founders are Charles Pereira, our CTO, John Cook, our Chief Business Development Officer. We've also recently appointed a CRO, Ron Spears, that has joined the Alfi team. Ron is here with us today also. We have offices in Miami, Denver, and the UK. We've built a solid management team with deep expertise in AI and machine learning and big data analytics, and a strong business development team to support our product offering and grow the business rapidly. I'm a large shareholder, and I'm deeply committed to the success of Alfi. Digital marketing technology is innovating faster than ever. The problem is that the digital out-of-home technology has remained stagnant for nearly 20 years, with no proper reporting, no data capture, and a lack of both transparency and accountability. It analyzes the user's demographic and psychographic, and then curates the most relevant adverts and content for that user while sensing the user's behavior. Alfi then provides real-time feedback and comprehensive data reporting. Just so that you're aware, Alfi also has patents approved, and we also have some patents that are pending. In fact, let me show you an example of Alfi in action.
Alfi is a platform that uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to deliver targeted advertising in an ethical and privacy-conscious manner. Let's see Alfi in action. When no one's in front of the device, Alfi delivers advertising in the traditional manner, randomizing ads like all other digital out-of-home screens. However, when someone passes in front of the device, Alfi uses its patented and proprietary models to determine their key demographics. Alfi is then able to search through its database of advertisements to serve up the most relevant content based on the criteria determined by the advertiser. The end result is content that is relevant to the end user and targeted by the advertiser, all in a manner that remains GDPR and CCPA compliant, since no personal information about the individual was ever required. Each Alfi device is connected to the internet, allowing for real-time curating of content and advertisements. By logging into Alfi's portal, an advertiser is able to add or remove content and adjust their target audience. Additionally, Alfi's data-rich reporting allows for deep analysis with drill-through capability, giving advertisers an unprecedented look into their customers' behavioral patterns in the digital out-of-home marketplace. Alfi is able to deliver advertising interactions that exceed the industry standards while respecting users' privacy. With targeted content, we allow advertisers to deliver the right content to the right person at the right time in a respectful and ethical manner.
Some more examples of Alfi in action include value cabs in Northern Ireland, UK, where we have an approximate projected revenue of about $9 million annually once we deploy in their full fleet of cabs. We currently have several hundred digital tablets already installed in the cabs. They've been running for about 2 years, and we're about to turn on the revenue stream with that project. Another project in Northern Ireland, the UK, is Belfast International Airport, where we have 9 kiosks installed, and we're about to turn on the revenue stream with that as well. The opportunity exists after Belfast International Airport, potentially for us to build relationships with Vinci Airports, which control Belfast International Airport and dozens of airports worldwide. Other examples are Brazil, NEOOH, which is the largest digital out-of-home provider, similar to a Clear Channel or JCDecaux. They have over 10,000 screens there. We won the contract and are currently testing in Sao Paulo's airports as we speak, with the rollout across all their screens in Brazil. Our Miami rideshares are starting to roll out as I make this presentation today, with a full ramp up starting on Monday and moving to 10 other major cities across the US. Alfi is transforming the digital out-of-home industry by utilizing computer vision and our proprietary machine learning models to provide intelligent, interactive remote access for customers while capturing big data in a privacy-compliant manner. And we do this using no cookies, no personal data, and no stored images. The global market opportunity is in excess of $600 billion. Alfi's hybrid plays in both online digital markets and the digital out-of-home markets, giving us the opportunity to capture both online and out-of-home revenues. Alfi's new standard allows personalized, curated engagement, interactivity, complete transparency and accountability, while providing real-time data reporting and always respecting privacy. Alfi is real data with real reporting and real people. Alfi delivers the engagement, performance, measurability, and reporting, accomplishing this using our proprietary platform to capture rich data analytics with accountability and transparency while showing proof of engagement from actual impressions. I'm going to introduce you to Ron Spears, our Chief Revenue Officer, who is going to give us an overview of our go-to-market strategy and the general market in general. Ron?
Thanks, Paul. So as Paul alluded to, I joined Alfi about early March, so I'm coming up on 3 months. I'm a career media head of sales, and I got into the out-of-home industry and then evolved into the digital out-of-home industry over the last 10 years. Most recently, I was running global sales for Firefly, which is in a similar space, but with networks on the top of rideshare. And as I got into understanding Alfi's technology and really seeing where the convergence of out-of-home, digital out-of-home, and online were going to eventually find their meeting point and be able to tap into those budgets going back and forth, where traditionally online advertising was strictly in online, out-of-home was strictly out-of-home, and digital out-of-home was really not sophisticated enough yet with their technology to qualify to be a line item on an online budget. So when we set our go-to-market strategy, we're really looking at it as a combination of partnering with the industry, so media owners that have their own digital networks, digital hardware networks, but really don't have digital software. We can go in and license through a SaaS deal our technology so that they can either white label it or they can say powered by Alfi and exponentially increase their ad revenue potential while engaging the actual viewer and starting to cater the advertising to the viewer, as opposed to what typically digital screens are doing, which is running ads on a loop. So that could be anything from grocery store networks, in-store networks, airport networks, mall networks, even digital billboards that don't have technology. So as a go-to-market on the SaaS side, we believe that we can be a partner to the industry and help the evolution towards truly digital out of home through Alfi being the behind the scenes.
So I think we lost Ron here a little bit with the connection, but as Ron was explaining, the SaaS platform utilizing as we migrate from using the hardware as an enabler for the user experience quickly to the SaaS enterprise monthly subscription platform, where we have several customers on board at present. If we go to the look at the proof of concept, Alfi's platform was minimum viable products since January of 2019. We've had multiple trials and proof of concepts running in the ride shares, malls, airports, spas, and hotels very successfully since. One of our more recent proof of concept models was the utilization of 100 tablets in 100 taxis in the UK for a period of 30 days. We placed 30 brands on the platform and measured the performance. And we call this the Alfi Triple Lift, where we used a CPM rate of $7.50, which was far less than the industry average of $21. And we saw click-through rates of 10%, which were far higher than the industry average of 0.5%, 0.5%. And they were all measured from actual impressions and not projections. As a result, we delivered 12.5 million impressions, creating revenues of just under $100,000 a month. Now, imagine what this would look like with 1,000 tablets or even 10,000 tablets. 1,000 tablets would have an sellable inventory of $1 billion a month, and 10,000 tablets would have a sellable inventory of $10 million a month. Can you imagine what that could look like as we complete our rollout for the next 10,000 tablets that we have in inventory? Our IPO has been successfully completed, and our plan is a focused execution of our strategy. Our strategy is to deliver on the pipeline of contracts that we already have signed on with the rideshare rollouts. And we're looking at several different strategic acquisitions for inorganic growth to complement our organic growth. Here's a small cross-section of the pipeline contracts that we are presently executing. The AEO project is still one in the pilot testing phases. We've got the Belfast International Airport with the kiosk there, the Hammersmith Mall in London that we're implementing their kiosks in there right now. It's in the contract. That's a true SaaS subscription contract. Value cabs, where we've had digital tablets running for over 2 years. We're now about to ramp revenues there in those cabs. The Miami rollouts and 10 other cities in the US, where we're also going to be rolling out Ubers and Lyfts across North America. And what we previously spoke about with the NEOH, Brazil, provider of the 10,000 digital out-of-home screens, they're equivalent to JCDecaux or Clear Channel. Some examples of Alfi in the wild, there are photos there of Alfi kiosks in Belfast International Airport, Alfi in some ride shares at Northern Ireland, UK, London taxi cabs, and also Alfi in the Aventura Mall in Miami at American Eagle outlets. Alfi has 10 primary features that no one provider can compare with. For example, if you look at Viewgo, Firefly, and Play Octopus, you'll notice that they only have 3 of Alfi's attributes. The digital out of home, like Clear Channel and JCDecaux, both lack real-time reporting and user targeting. And finally, if we look at the Facebook and Google's, there are 3 functionalities, including user anonymity, that they're unable to offer. Alfi's competitive advantage is very distinct. We're able to accurately target users based on key demographics and then provide data-rich reporting in real time. while respecting all users' privacy. We achieve this using our proprietary machine learning models and are capable of remote management and scalability. Alfi was nominated to Startup of the Year in the UK Northern Ireland, but never had the ceremony because of COVID. We also work closely with AWS as an active partner and continuously optimize performance, manage risk, and ensure flexibility, scalability, and the reliability of our platform. In closing, Alfi is positioned to disrupt and transform this $600 billion marketplace and the digital out-of-home industry. This transformation is 20 years overdue, and Alfi has built the platform for this to occur. With our research and development complete and technology proven, signed contracts with installations and rollout on the way, Alfi is delivering relevant content to the right people at the right moment in time. I do want to thank all of you for attending and listening to Alfi's story, and I look forward to seeing you soon sometime on another conference, or maybe even as a shareholder. Thank you very much, and I want to wish you all a very good day and a very good rest of this wonderful conference.